Across Newcastle and the Hunter, 2NURFM 103.7. Well, you know him, you love him, you want to be like him, but you can't. Our chef, Gavin Forman, is back every second Monday. Good morning, Gav. How are you,
Good morning,
sir?
how are you?
That was a nice intro, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I wasn't quite expecting that. You're much more pleasant than you normally are.
Well, I figured last time you were here, you made something that I liked, really liked, so
Yeah.
I thought it'd be nice
By
to...
accident.
Well, yeah, it's the exception that proves the rule,
I
isn't
know,
it?
I'm disappointed.
Today you've kind of gone on all healthy with us.
It's sort
this
of. It's
fig
a
salad.
Yeah, it's a fig, goat's cheese, mixed leaf, and honey salad. Squeeze a lemon juice. It's
Love it.
it's very light. It's very summery. I really enjoy it.
And I think with something like this, you can't really go wrong, can you? I mean, it's easy to make.
I like it as a side.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I won't sit down and eat a big bowl of honeyed figs, goat's cheese salad.
No, but okay, as a side that you're making with your beef steak or whatever, you can't go wrong.
How about a nice
Can't
big fat turducken, and then balance out that
No need for language.
balance out all that fat with something like this. But yeah.
Oh, right. So as I sort of take a bite, can you just sort of take us through the flavours
Oh, yeah.
infusing with each other?
Okay, so we have mixed leaves, generally a little bit of rocket that gives you that peppery flavour. And then the figs are all quartered, drizzled with honey, roasted for about 15 minutes, 200 degrees, so they get nice and soft. And then your goat's cheese brings a little sharpness to it. And then just dressed with a little bit of lemon juice to balance the sweetness.
And I
It's
think,
really, really simple. It's so simple, it's not...
and you just having taken the first bite there, you're sort of getting a bit of all of that together. You know?
Yeah.
But nothing's overpowering anything else.
Oh, that's food's all about balance. Sweet, sour, hot, savoury, all about balance. And with the figs, the flavour of the fig, the honey, it's just a beautiful, simple, really, really, really simple. People should really make this one. It's just figs, cheese, honey, and lettuce.
I guess, generally speaking, you're either a salad person or you're not. You know, sometimes people go to a restaurant, I'd never order the salad, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a case of just adding, like something like that I wouldn't have thought of? It's just, wow, that's a bit of a different, you know?
I have a pumpkin salad on at work, and it's got roast pumpkin, avocado, pear, feta cheese, praline. And I got an order at the weekend that said, I'd like the pumpkin salad, and underneath, in big red writing, no pumpkin. Okay. Couldn't have one of the other salads, had to have the pumpkin salad without pumpkin.
Well, they liked that particular mix of ingredients.
Yeah, a little bit of praline on that one, which is nice.
I reckon it might have been the pear, because I actually have had pear in a couple of dishes recently. I don't mind it. I think it's a nice addition.
Well, that was here last time I was
Yeah,
here.
it
We
was.
had the pear with the blue cheese. And pears are really nice. I like the softer ones, not the really hard ones. Like the Nashi pears are really good. But that salad is it's just so simple and so tasty, and it's idiot proof. You could make it.
Well, let's not put too much pressure on the salad
15
here.
minutes, 15 minutes in an oven with a bit of honey. Like it's not hard.
And again, anything that is idiot proof or nice and simple to
Yeah.
give you a mix of flavours as a good start for those who might be a bit, I guess, afraid of the kitchen.
Yeah, and this one, it's spectacular tasting. It looks great, and it's really simple. And some of the other recipes, like the tomato relish that I've done here before, and if you had a piece of meat with your tomato relish and that as a side salad, it'd be beautiful.
A win-win for society.
Absolutely.
You realise next time around, I can feel the wheels turning the brain already.
Oh.
Next week's not going to be good
No,
for me.
it's not going to be good for me because the 1st of March is the next visit, and I launch my new menu on the 2nd of March. So I may be a tad tense and wound up because a lot goes into changing a menu for a venue, massive amounts.
What? Good question though. What does go? What thought process goes in there? Is it a case of the ones that didn't sell too well? We chop those off, or is it a bit more than that?
There's a little bit more than that. You got to rotate. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. You can't get emotionally attached to your dishes. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Come up with something else. But you've also got to be able to source it at a correct price it correctly, make sure it's acceptable to the customer within the price range, the demographic of where you're working. It's a huge undergoing project. It took like good solid 4 to 5 hours just to cost out the menu to figure out, because if you're out by 10% over the
You're
space,
buggered.
you're broke. Your restaurant's for sale. So you've got to be really exact, and then you've got to like educate your floor staff, your other kitchen staff who've never seen it before. We bought a new piece of equipment called a sous vide for $2,500. So we're going to have to incorporate that into our new menu, and we're going to have to teach different chefs and different people how to use it.
Does a lot of that also come down to, notwithstanding all of those practical measures, but it also comes down to certain areas, that depending on demographic where you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can't be on the water and be a steakhouse.
Yeah.
If you're on the water, people are going to expect seafood.
Fair point.
So you've got to have a bit of imagination, a bit of flair, and a bit of, get up and get them. Otherwise, you're just going to get left behind. And food trends the way they are, and shows like MasterChef, you've just got to keep raising the bar and raising the bar and raising the bar. And pubs and restaurants, the pub bistro is dead. It's gone. The lamb chops with mashed potatoes and gravies, those days are finished. You've now got to step up and match what the restaurants do. Otherwise, people are just going to send it back on, what's this rubbish?
Well, we've seen that. Last decade or so, we've really seen the pub meals become, in most pubs, really fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's a great movement. It's very Australian because it's still in that casual background, and Australians love to be casual, but they also love good food. So they don't like... Not every Australian is into the silver service where the waiter comes up with the white gloves and fillets the fish at the table, and most Australians are beyond that. They're past it. They don't want it. They want to be able to sit in a nice, relaxed setting and get great food.
And why not? That's a great way to end. Gav, we'll look forward to some, I would imagine, some great item off the new menu next time.
We might do a Philly cheesesteak or something.
Winning. Done. Done. All right, we'll look forward.
I didn't say that.
Too late, we got you on film. Our chef, Gavin Forman, with lots of work to do himself over the next couple of weeks. Great fig salad too. Thanks, mate. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye-bye.
2NURFM, a broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.